I need a solicitor to help get me out of Section 3 of the Mental Health Act 1983. I contacted the police because to truly believe the stories I was making, you had to be, if you wanted to investigate psychiatric wards, to record any abuses and also to improve patient experiences. And because I needed help addressing long-standing concerns about my physical health that I feel has not been properly heard. And I needed to process my experiences with psychiatry as well as those of my family. Me ringing the police about the CCP was the first time I made up the story involving the CCP, and it was inspired by the artist Marina Abramovich. My anxiety wasn't about denying treatment, it was about not wanting to be placed on a treatment plan that doesn't match my actual lived experience or my needs. If you haven't experienced psychosis or are not currently experiencing psychosis and you take antipsychotics, you risk harming yourself from the dose-dependent side effects. And when taken long-term, you risk dopamine supersensitivity and adverse structural changes to your brain, with grey matter volume decreasing over time above the rate of natural aging. The psychiatrists that have spoken to me refuse collaboration with alternative health professionals, and they are not willing to prescribe medicines on an off-label basis. And that is evidence enough itself that they don't know enough about me to justify prescribing those class of medicines that are so contentious. Advocacy groups exist against them. My risk history has always been low and consistent, just like my regular investment in a Help to Buy ISA in the hopes of acquiring my first property in the UK. I have no history of harm to others, and I have never been physically violent to other people. The concern I am raising is not a delusional belief but a practical assessment of my environment. It is not safe or sustainable for me to live with my parents or with individuals whose psychosis is untreated or poorly treated. I have consistent, direct and observable evidence that expressions of stability or contentment are met with hostility, and the household dynamic is characterized by conflict, crisis and emotional volatility.